Come on in, let's talk with Mz.SpicyRed. I am your host. Today we are back at it with another episode, but I don't have any guests. Today it's all about me. So today I am introducing myself to the world, letting y'all know where I've been, what I'm going through, and where I'm trying to get to. So with that being said, I'm just gonna dive into the shit. Okay. I am 43. I'll be 44 June 30th. I live in Wilmington, Delaware. I have two children, two sons. I have one that's in college. He is graduating May the 9th. Thank the Lord. I got him up in that motherfucker and now he's the fuck out. I am a single parent. I've been doing things on my own with the help, family, friends here along the way. Um, I'm going to tell you why I wanted to be doing what I'm doing right now. Basically, because the person that I am, I had the personality. It's like I got the personality, but I just think that I'm supposed to be. I think that really I'm supposed to be somebody, and I'm not where I want to be right now. But God willing, I will get there one day. I just have the voice for it. I have the personality for it. I have the attitude, and I just is who I am, and I don't give a fuck. And it's just, you know, I'm a black sheep because of this hole in this face. Because I just can't stop running it. You know what I'm saying? I can't not stay what's not on my mind. Hurting feelings or not, I just am who I am, and I just got to get it out some kind of way. Now, do I want to hurt people's feelings along the way? No, but it's just me, and it's just in me. And if I don't say it how I say it, then it wouldn't be me, and then I wouldn't be who I am, and that's not real. Um, Coming up as a child, my mom only had three children. I got two sisters, Shanita and Kiara. Shanita is a RN. Um, she has a home care agency called Vital Needs. She deals with special needs, senior citizens, I think, and maybe teenagers, her and a couple partners. She's married. She has three children. So I have two nieces from her and one nephew. Oldest Abria, Anaya, and Ashad. My little sister is Kiara, but she's like my little big sister. She has two children, Sahai and dang, what's my fucking other nephew name? That's some bullshit. Ezra in the Bible. Ezra. Um, Hold on. Did I call? I called Sahai. I called him my little brother. I've been drinking, so don't judge me. My nephew from Toot, which I call her Toot, Josiah, I call him Mook. Lord Jesus. I've been drinking. I call him Josiah, but I call him Mook, but that's his real name. He's in football. He's great at what he do. Then we got little Ezra. My children are Andre and Amir. Again, like I said, I have an oldest one. He is 24. He's about to graduate from the University of Delaware May 9th, 2025. And let me tell y'all, that nigga is my twin, but he put me through the ringer. He's something like me, but he not, but he is. My youngest one, that's Amir. I call him my bank. That's my banker. That's my baby. That's the one that's gonna not put me in a nursing home. That's the one that takes care of me. That's the one that looks out for his mom. That's the mother's child. The twin is a twin because he act like me. So he just don't give a fuck. Amir works at the Port of Wilmington. He is doing his big thing, his big stepper. He just got a car, 2022. He about to get an apartment. My son, Tubby, he's going to school for mass communications. So I guess that's recording the behind the scenes of the movies, the TVs, the commercials, and all that. My son started out rocky and rough, because we live in a hood. I live in Wilmington, Delaware, North Side. I just moved off of 30th Street, 27th Street, 22nd Street, 24, all that. Yeah, we live in the hood, so you know what happens in the fucking hood. You here today, you definitely going by the fuck tomorrow. So Tubby started out rough, and again, I'm a single parent. I do have a donor, and I don't want to keep calling him a donor now because I'm mature enough and I'm grown, and but he a dad, but he not a dad, and anybody knows me, anybody knows him, knows our history. That's just fucking what it is. I don't sugarcoat nothing when it comes to him. He help out Christmas, birthdays. That's it. Other than that, them two motherfuckers call on the mom all the fucking time, and I have a village behind me as well that I call on when I can't do it. But for the most part, it's just me putting him through college. My John Hancock on shit. Yeah, I didn't got help with the family for a tuition or a loan here and there, but for it's me. Again, I am mother and I am father. Um, but and I've done a great job. I've done the best job that I think that I can do. Could I have done things differently growing up with my children? Absolutely. And that's just anybody, that's just any parent. We can always do, well, see, what I try to do is I try to do for my children with my mom or the father that I never had that I do have, but that's, I'm about to get into that in a little bit. Because I have more than one father, but do I technically know who my father is? Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah because I look like a certain person, and you can't tell me that I'm not a Conway. But has that blood test been taken? No. For years, I thought a man was my father. That's not my father, but he's my sister's father. But he still treats me like his daughter, and he's still my dad. But at the end of the day, is he technically my dad? No. My biological father is dead. He died from lung cancer. 2009, I think my dad passed away. But I'm gonna get into that in a little bit. So, I am who I am, flaws and all. Accept me. If you don't, I don't give a fuck. I'm the kind of person that I don't give a fuck if you accept me or not. You gonna like me or you gonna love me, but you gonna leave me the fuck alone. That's what the fuck you gonna do. But coming up as a kid, I was in the streets and all that. I didn't finish high school. I went to Job Corps, which was a great experience. It was like me going to college, basically. That was my college. I went to Keystone Job Corps of 98 and then 99, got my diploma there. And then I came home and I was been on my own ever since. I was the baddest out of the three. And I probably still am because my sisters and my mother and myself, we don't really have a bond like a mother and sister should. I love my mother wholeheartedly because if it wasn't to be for her, I wouldn't be who the fuck I am today. I wouldn't be here, period. I love my sisters. I don't talk to them. It could be days, weeks, months, and years. And we are all in Delaware. And I still don't see them. I don't talk to them. They don't, they can't take me. A lot of people can't take me. Okay. You gotta be special to take Tiffany. That's my real name. But Mz.SpicyRed is what the fuck y'all gonna call me because that's who the fuck I am. I got that from a biker because I used to be in a bike club. So I'm gonna talk about that in a little bit. But everybody can't take me. And I just don't know what to tell you because I am who I am. And I be who the fuck I be. If you don't like it, I don't give a fuck. Anybody tell you I don't give a fuck. That's why I'm a black sheep. My sisters, I guess they can't take me because of this mouth. I call it the hole in your face. And I don't give a fuck. They can't take what I say. They can't take what I do, the things that I've done in my past, coming up and all that. And I get it. Do I care? Not really now. I used to, but now I ain't been around them like that. So, and if anybody knows me, you'll never see me really with them. I'm more so with my friends who become my sisters. you know, versus my biological family. I'll be with my godmom really in her family more than anything. But again, everybody can't take me, and it's okay. And I'm very drink to that. It's okay. Because I get it. It's only one me. I'm an original, but I came up rough. I was one of the out of three kids that wanted to be in the street that didn't want to come in the house when my mom told me to. She talked about coming in the house when she go to sleep. I'm out the door, downstairs through the dining room window, lifting the window up outside because my friend was always older than me. I was always doing something that I wasn't supposed to be doing. I grew up too fast. And I learned lessons from that. We all do. But I grew up too fast. I was always hanging with everybody that was always 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years older than me. Hanging with people that was out of school, selling drugs, driving cars, doing this, doing that, and I wasn't supposed to be. I At the age of 12, I started doing every motherfucking thing. Sucking, fucking, drinking, smoking, every fucking thing under the sun I started at 12 years old. Do I regret some things? Yeah, I can't take shit back, but I've learned from the lessons throughout the life. So I try to be a better person than I used to be back in the day. Now, this day and age, but yeah, my mom, my sister, they couldn't take me. So I was always running away. I was always staying at other people's houses, like seventh, eighth, ninth, and 10th grade. I was more so in the streets. I was more so on people's in the bed with my friends, and or staying in their house. I was always on punishment because I didn't want to do right, so I was always running away. I wanted to be out in the street again because my friends were older than me, and I was fucking at a young age. I'm proud about it now, but I mean, it's life, and I ain't the only fucking person out this motherfucker that's done grew up and had a rough motherfucking life, and that's done did shit that they probably regret or wish they fucking didn't do. And again, that comes with the kind of raising that I was raised, because my grandmother raised me, and then my mom had us, and then I was with my godmom. So, I've been in different households. My mom didn't live like my godmom, and my godmom didn't live like my grandmom. My grandmom, she ain't here today. She died in 2007, and I still feel that like she was just here. Like I so miss her. Like my life would have been better if she was still here. My life definitely would be better if I had a father in my life, and I'm going to touch on that because that is a touching subject, and that's what I got friends out here, and I know my friends' moms out here that's done. There's some things I'm about to touch on, and I just want everybody just to listen. If you can hear what I'm saying, and if you can take something from it and do something with it in your life or someone else's life, then that's great. Coming up, living with my mom, because this is my show, and I'm gonna say what the fuck I want and when the fuck I want. And again, like I say, I'm gonna ruffle feathers. That's just what it is, because I'm just out and blunt with my shit, and I'm not holding nothing the fuck back. And I might lose motherfuckers with my podcast. I might gain motherfuckers, and I'm okay with everything because this is my shit. So again, I might ruffle feathers from stories that I talk about, topics that I might talk about, whether it's religion or whatever. I'm going to ruffle feathers. I'm doing the shit now, and on my stories, on my YouTube and my fucking IG and Facebook, I ruffle feathers. Motherfuckers don't like what the fuck I say, and I say it there. It's 4 things you can fucking do on social media. You can unfriend, you can unfollow, you can block, and you can fucking delete that motherfucker, which is me. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to say what the fuck I want to say on my shit, just as you should say what you want to say on your shit. So I came up rough. Like my mom, my mom has always been a good mom. Don't get me wrong. Me and her like twins too, so we bump heads. So she looked like me, I look like her. You know what I'm saying? You don't see the mustache because I shave that motherfucker. The chin hair, I plucks that bitch. You ain't gonna see it. The chin hair mean I got some good pussy, okay? Yeah. The mustache mean all that, yeah. Yeah, that's what they say, and I do, and I got some, but that's on a different note. But yeah, yeah, you ain't gonna never see it. You ain't gonna see the mustache, you ain't gonna see the chin hairs and none of that now. I don't like it. You ain't gonna see it, but anyway. But y'all know. Let me just touch that right there. Y'all know when y'all see a bitch with a mustache, and y'all know that bitch got some good pussy. You know it. You know it. You know it. You know it. And your motherfucking ass know it. Everybody in the motherfucking room. Now, when the bitch got some motherfucking hair on that motherfucking top lip, bitch, that motherfucking cootie is that motherfucker hum and sing to a motherfucker, okay? And they do. And everybody quiet. But they laughing and shit in the background because, yeah. It's the motherfucker, what Brian Mac say? It's the truth. It's the motherfucking truth, okay? It's the truth. But anyway, getting back to what I'm saying, my mom coming up, she had some boyfriends that wasn't good men. They might have put their hands on her, they might have took from her and all that. And me coming up as a child, seeing that, maybe I kind of thought it was okay. So I say I had to say, coming up, not having a father in your life, because it's very important for people to have fathers, for children to have their fathers. It's very, very important because I'm a product of that environment. My father, and I might get emotional on this motherfucker because that topic is real fucking emotional to me. And I'm 44 and I don't give a fuck to this fucking day. It's real. And I hate to see parents that don't take care of their motherfucking kids, that ain't there for their motherfucking kids, or got kids walking around this motherfucking earth and they know they fucking around and they just don't do shit. I hate that. I hate it because that's what happened to me, and I'm about to get into that. So like I said, coming up, my mom, she didn't have the best men, one of her men was putting their hands on her for years and years and years. And so I kind of think as a child coming up, I maybe thought that was okay, that it was okay for a man to put his hands on a woman. So I only let one relationship like that. I let my kid's father, he used to put his hands on me coming up as a child. I ain't known better. I thought because I loved him and I wanted to be with him, and that was okay. It was okay for a dude to put his hand on a female, and and all that, and leave whatever marks or do whatever. I thought it was okay because I've seen it from my mom. So I've been in the household where where we waking up out of our bed scared 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning, scared crying because we hear the rumbling, tussling, and all that shit going on in her room. And it felt like she in there fighting for her motherfucking life. And we in the bed, we don't, we kids, so we don't do shit. We just, get off my mom, we might say shit, and might pick up some, try to throw her or whatever, try to protect her. But at the end of the day, I thought it was okay for that to be. So I dealt with that for a little bit. And then I realized that wasn't okay. So after a while, I started fucking his ass the fuck up. So the abusee became the motherfucking abuser. And that motherfucker started calling the cops on me because I promise you, whatever the fuck I see, I pick it up, it's going on somebody. I'm going to bust it to the fucking wipe me or something. So I've been in relationships where, and I've done fought a nigga a time or two. I let somebody smack me up a time or two, but that's because that's what I seen coming up. And I thought it was okay until I grew up and I realized that that's not real love. Don't no man supposed to put their fucking hand on the fucking female, do any kind of harm to her, want harm done to her, want to see her cry, want to see her bleed, want to see her down and out, kicking and stomping her. Like, shit, no man be doing that shit. So I have been in an abusive relationship with kid's father when I was a child, but as an adult, I wish the motherfucker would. And he gave me this strength when I finally started fighting back when I was pregnant, because he was still putting his hands on me when I was pregnant with my oldest child. But I finally started fighting back, and I knew that's what the fuck it was going to be. So me seeing that, because I didn't have a father at home, and the fathers that was at home they wasn't mine. And so, they was boyfriends of my mom's and all that. And, so she was enduring it. So I thought it was okay for me to endure it. But it's not. So that shit ain't cool by any fucking means necessary. And my real father was around my whole entire life, but he didn't make himself be known because of whatever him and my mom had agreements to or whatever. So be it. And I had to say, I grew up fucked up because I didn't fucking have a man in my life, a father in my life. Had I had my dad in my life, I wouldn't have did certain shit because I would have had a whole nother family to go to. So when my family was treating me like I just, didn't want to be home, so had me running away, running into the streets, skipping school, dropping out of school, sleeping, sleeping here, sleeping there, I could have went to my father and his family had I would have known who my real father was. Now, my sister's dad is my dad also, but because that's who I grew up and knew who was my father. But when I got 18 years old, his mom called me one day and told me I was not her grandchild and hung up the phone, and that was that. So I called my mom at work, and she at work, she didn't want to talk about it, and to this day she has not talked about it. She won't talk about it. So, and that's where I kind of feel a little bit towards her, because you let my real father be out in these fucking streets and me not fucking knowing who it was. And then the father that I thought was my father, he wasn't a good dad either. He ain't do shit. He ain't never did shit. Take me nowhere, buy something. He was a deadbeat too. So I had one deadbeat that I knew was my father, and I had another father who is my father, but he just stood back and just watched me grow up from afar because of what my mom said. And that shit don't be cool. And I got a couple of friends that's like that too. And that shit ain't the fuck cool, because I'm a product of that. So that shit ain't cool where the moms don't be wanting to tell a motherfucker, for one, the child is theirs, or keeping a child away from a father, because you might not never know. You just doing it out of spite, and because you're wrong for doing, or the evilness that you got in your motherfucking heart. Because again, I'm the product of that fucking environment, not knowing, always wondering. And then when I finally found out who my real father is, I had 2 years with him, and he died from fucking lung cancer. But he was here my whole, and I'm not just blaming my mom, because he knew I was his child. And I finally asked him and all that. When I got to him, he had pictures of me and me coming up. So my mama give him information and pictures about me throughout my life. But him being a man, he should have stepped in too, because he knew I was out here. So I don't solely blame her, but I do blame her. Because it still affects me to this motherfucking day. And that's kind of why I look for love in all the fucking wrong places, because I never really I don't fucking know what it really is to feel a father's love, because the father that I did have, that I thought was mine from birth to 18, still wasn't a father. He still wasn't there. He still didn't come around. I knew where he lived at, and I let my dad know that, but he still never came and picked nobody to fuck up and, did fatherly things and came to events to know that he didn't do none of that shit. So it was like I didn't have a father. So basically my mom, like me, playing mother and father the whole motherfucking life. And I could have had a whole different family that's I have now, but I know for a fact I would have grew up a different child. I might not have been running away all the motherfucking times. I might not have been in a whole lot of shit because I was hanging with motherfuckers and we was running around stealing cars, and I ain't going to name nobody's names or who I was stealing cars with and all that. But yeah, it was a whole lot of us. But I was stealing cars. Motherfucker had the cars off the lot with the key in that motherfucker. Driving that motherfucker with the key. And I was 8 and 9th grade. Didn't even fucking have driver's ed yet, but was driving cars and shit on the street. I was doing dumb shit. I was doing this, I was doing that, because once I started being rebellious to my mom, it was only so much, because to it was that one point to it was like I'm her height. So it's like, how you gonna beat me? What you gonna do with the fucking belt? You're not gonna hit me. I'm gonna hit you the fuck back. And I was the only child that she had, all three, that actually hit her back a time or two when I was younger, because I just was like, I'm your height. You're not gonna hit me. You know what I'm saying? So again, had I had a father in my life, I wouldn't have been through all that. And then because of the child that I was, and not get it, not understand, my mom just said fucking and gave up on me and pushed me out to the motherfucking world, and that's what the fuck I was. Came home from fucking Job Corps at 16 years old and been on my fucking own every motherfucking since. I done lived with my kid's father when I was 15 and should have never been. But if had I had my father in my life, I would have never been at Dre house. I would have never moved with him as a 15-year-old child. I'd have been in my dad's house or my aunt's crib, and it's crazy because my aunt, coming up when I was in the street, going through all this shit, going through all the bullshit and the fighting and all that. My aunt lived 2 blocks from my house. And when I was in middle school, people thought that me and this one girl, who actually turned out to fuck me and my goddamn cousin, was sisters. And I'm like, no, we just friends. Like, I don't know her. Like, I just met her coming to school. But everybody thought me and Bernadette looked alike. And come to find out, Bernadette is my goddamn my dad's niece, which is her mother and my dad are brother and sister. And we lived 2 blocks from each other when I was going to Skyline. When I was out here in the street being defiant, out here fucking and sucking and fighting and steal. Well, hold on. I take that back, because I ain't never steal. I was one of the ones that fucking never steal. I would be the lookout, but I wouldn't steal. Everybody tell you that. I was not scared because I was scared about going to jail. I would never steal, but even though I was in stolen car, I didn't steal them. So I didn't steal. And I say that. But yeah, if I had my dad in my life, I would have never been the fuck up that I was. I would have never been fucking up so much as I was if I would have had my dad in my life. And I had to say, a lot of people out there, a lot of women out there should not do that. You should not keep a child away from their father. You should not, because he don't want to be with you, because he done moved on with the next bitch, and he done started a whole family with her. They live happily ever after, and ain't the family that you wanted, that you prayed for and all that, because you wanted it. He went somewhere else. Don't do that. That's just the fuck wrong, because I'm a product of that fucking bullshit, because I grew up fucked up. I grew up doing shit I shouldn't fucking been doing. As a mother today, I know better. I don't want my fucking kids doing no bullshit like I felt I was. But it was to the point where my mom gave up. She didn't give up. And I ain't gonna say she didn't give a fuck, like she didn't care about me, but she was tired of me and my bullshit. She was tired of me running away. She was tired of me trying to put my hands on her because she didn't want me to go out the house or get in her face or being smart to her. And she was tired of it, so I guess she was like, I don't got time for this shit, because I'm not putting up with it. So I understand now why she kind of gave up. She didn't give up on me in life per se, but she just gave up with the bullshit. Like, you want to keep on doing dumb shit, but I'm cutting you. See you, bye. You out of here. Like, get out. And 15, 16, I was out. And because I wanted to be. And that's become, my father wasn't there, I didn't have nobody to go to or to tell me I was doing shit wrong. Like, my mom, she like, see you, so it wasn't nobody telling me what I was doing it wrong. Yes, my friend's parents was telling me, who I was staying with, that I shouldn't be doing this, I should go back home, but they was making sure I was still going to school. Even though I was running away, I was still going to school. They was making sure I was going to school every day. I was in school still. But I had other parents telling me things that my mom should have told me, and she didn't. And that's because she probably was tired of my bullshit and told me, you know what I mean? So she didn't give a fuck. And I didn't give a fuck because she didn't give a fuck. So I'm really going to be out here in the streets, going hard, doing all this dumb shit and all that. But if my father was there, I would have not been out here doing the sucking and the fucking. I wouldn't. Because my dad wouldn't have been going for that bullshit. I'd have had structure. I had somebody lay me the fuck down, told me that, but I was looking. I needed that kind of love, and I wasn't getting it. But who was giving it to me? The older motherfuckers, because that's who was giving it to me. Because I was laying up with them. They was giving me the love that I thought I wanted to get because I didn't have father around. So I just had to fucking say, like, if you got kids and you ain't pinning them on their real father, or you not letting the real father be in their life, stop that shit, because you only hurting the kids. You being spiteful, you being vindictive, and you mad and evil about some shit that ain't got nothing to fucking. The kids never got nothing to do with nothing. They ain't got nothing to do with them. So stop that shit. Like, let them fathers be in them kids' lives. Stop depriving them children from them families that could possibly help them and guide them and grow somewhere and be somebody and do something. Because again, you looking at it, because I didn't, you know what I'm saying, until this fucking day, I do not know what it feels like to have a father's love. I don't know what it feels like to have a father hug me, lay me in his arms, tell me it's gonna be okay. I've never heard that. Never ever. Even my father that's passed away, he gone, but the one that's still here, she needed that. He in these streets, ain't living right yard. He fucking know who the fuck it is, Edo. You know what I'm saying? He ain't doing that shit to this fucking day. I can call on him when I want the brakes fixed in my car or something in the crib and all that. Other than that, something fixed, I can call on my dad to get something fixed. But I can't call on my dad to say, Dad, I want to talk to you. I need to borrow some money. I need you. Can you come help me? I can't call on him for nothing but to fix something. To this motherfucking day. That's it. So I'm still looking for the love in all the wrong places, because I still don't have the love. So, but I know better now. I have to say. But yeah, I grew up in the fucked up life, and that's part of because I ain't fucking have my dad around. So y'all better just stop not letting them fathers be in them girls' lives or them boys' lives, because the kids need their father. They need both parents. Cause we be all stubborn thinking, oh, fuck him, fuck that nigga, I can do this, I can take care of them. Yeah, I held it the fuck down for 24 years with one and 20 with the other. I could never call him my fucking baby dad for nothing. I could never call on him. It was one time my lights were cut off, and I called and told him, can they stay over there for an extra week? We fucking have split custody. I fucking live in our Rosegate. Can they stay over there for an extra week until I get it cut on? He told me no. He sent my children home to be with me in the dark. All because he's spiteful and didn't like me. I don't fucking know. But pussy. That's some pussy ass fucking sucker ass motherfucking shit. Like, and that's a topic where we're gonna talk about fucking deadbeats. Cause I can talk about a fucking deadbeat all for hours. I promise you. I can talk about deadbeat fucking dads for 4 days straight on this motherfucker. They can go home and I fucking still be talking about a fucking deadbeat. Cause yeah. But I ain't gonna say he a deadbeat now, because he do Christmas, might give him $1,500, cause he at the port and all that. But that's it. They still call on me to do every motherfucking thing for them as fucking adults. Take them here, pick them up there. They need to go here. They need to go there. Appointment here, doctors here, da. But me and him mutual, because I'm trying to grow. So I ain't trying to bash him, but I'm still saying he still don't do shit. Christmas, birthday, that's about it. That's it. That's motherfucking all. Okay, Mr. Portman, okay? Boss man down there at the motherfucking port, getting that motherfucking mugger, yeah. But I ain't gonna bash you, doggy, because I'm trying to grow, okay? I'm gonna fucking block blessings because I keep bashing you and all that. So, because I'm trying to go somewhere and be somebody. I'm gonna stop bashing you. Yeah, but, yeah. So we gonna get over that topic, because talking about him, whoo, my blood get the fucking boiling. I'm gonna go somewhere the fuck out. But, yeah. So we gonna get off of dead beach right now, because we gonna be here till 12 o'clock. Okay? Talking about that shit, I promise you. But, yeah. So that's a little bit of me, coming up, fucked up, and all that. But I am who I am. I am here today, and I wouldn't change myself for a motherfucker. I would never change for a motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. I got like I said, just because of who I am right here, right now, my mom and my sister just they don't like they don't like this. They can't take this. All the cussing and because you call us bitches and you always want to fight and motherfucking all that. I'm gonna fuck with you. I can't help it. I am who the fuck I am, motherfucker. I mean, but my family love me though. Family down south, I am who everybody love me because of who I am. And I love my mother. I love my sisters. I wish we had a better relationship, but we don't. They don't like me. They love me, but they don't like me. And I'm finally okay with that. I'm alright. I'm okay with me and my squad. Because me and my two, that's all the fuck we got. We all we got. So I'm okay with that. But do I wish we had a better relationship? Yes. Yes. You know, I can't call my mom and I can't go over there and sit on her couch and lay on her lap or do nothing. She don't want me over there. I don't fucking go. Like, I don't get invited to none of that shit. You know, they be taking family trips and all that out of the country and all that. My mom, my two sisters and they kids. They don't invite us. They can't take me. So, but don't do that to my children though, and that's kind of fucked up. That's fucked up though, cause my kids love them to fucking death. But you know, Mir, Mir just don't give a fuck, cause he just like they don't fuck with him, so he don't fuck with them. But I'm telling him, dude, that's still wrong. You know, I still get family and all that, but you know, they don't fuck with me, but don't take it out on my children. And that's what the fuck they do. And it's okay. It's okay. And I ain't gonna sit here and bash them neither, because again, I'm not gonna block my blessings from bashing nobody and all that. But I keep it 100. And again, I'm gonna pirate for feathers, and I don't give a fuck because it's just who the fuck I am. Oh well, everybody knows it. Everybody know I'm more so around my godmom family than my mom and them. Nobody never see me with my mom. She done too, but always with my godmom family, like all the time, every holiday, every little gathering, every little thing, everything. But I'm okay with that because I'm about to hit the fuck down south. And just fuck everybody when I leave, okay? Yeah, that motherfucking part. Because I'm on a little transition. Let me touch topic right there real quick. Let me let y'all know who the fuck real Mz.SpicyRed is. Because I was supposed to be taking steps about talking about who I am, but now, yeah, something popped in, yeah. So let me tell you about a little transition I'm going right now, okay? I'm moving down south, okay? I'm leaving Delaware in a couple of months. I'm moving aside with some shit. I'm trying to be bigger and better. And the podcast is the motherfucking movement right now. It's the movement. So I keep telling everybody, get the fuck on the motherfucking wagon. If you're not on it, then get the fuck. I don't give a fuck. Fuck with me or don't fuck with me. But it's a motherfucking movement and I'm here, okay? I'm here and I ain't going no motherfucking where. And I'm gonna ruffle feathers. Cause I already fucking do it, but I don't give a fuck. Okay? I'm not pussy. These fucking dick beaters work. I'm not punk by fucking far. You fucking win some, you fucking lose some. So don't come at me with the fucking bullshit when I talk about certain religions or certain how people look and how people fucking dress. I don't give a fuck. Because everybody's fucking do it. And I'm not pussy. Okay? You fucking win some, you lose some. But don't come at me when I talk my shit. Because I'm going to talk my shit. Because I am who the fuck I am. I'm going to talk that shit. These dick beaters work. I can back it up. I'm not pussy by far. Okay? So don't come at me. But I am going to. I have been already ruffling feathers. I'm going to say it again. Sorry. Miss me with the bullshit. At the end of the fucking day, I am who the fuck I am. You either like me or you fucking don't. And that's just the fucking real deal, Holyfield. But again, I started the podcast because I feel like the person that I am, I should be somewhere. I should be somebody. I should be like, I got a little stank walk. I was sick. I was born with it. My mom gave it to me, okay? Motherfucker can walk a mile away and know it's me. From the behind, because it's like a little switch. So I feel like, I should be like a little model or something, but yeah. A little actress, but I'm getting there. But that part I'm moving aside in because a motherfucker will prey on your downfall. They already praying on the damn for the fucking podcast. But it's not gonna stop me, okay? Either you gonna rock with me or you not. That's all the fuck I can do. But yeah, I am who I am because of the shit that I've been through. I've been through a lot. You know, I've been through a lot as a person. I've been through a lot as a mother, as a single black parent out here in this world struggling, robbing Peter to pay Paul. I've been through a lot, and I don't take nobody fucking bullshit. So again, I'm not here to disrespect nobody or none of that shit. I'm here to start a fucking movement and make it do what the fuck it do, and just have talks and laughs and have fun. So if you fuck with me, you want to come on my fucking show, be a guest, I'm all for that. I'm gonna have a phone number you can call in and be a guest, cause like I got my cousin Conway, he in Nevada, he can't even come out here. And well, when he come in the summertime, I'm gonna have him. But you know, what I mean, he not here right now. But he do want to get on for a fucking guest. My cousin got bars for motherfucking days, and hey, it's Conway, so it is what the fuck it is. But he gonna call in, fucking be a guest. So you can call in. I got a number. You can call in if you from afar and you're not here in Delaware. You can't come to actually sit here and be here, raw look in your face. You can call. I'm gonna have your little cute picture up. Just tell me what you want to do, and we gonna rock. Cause that's who the fuck I am. I rock out to fucking. I don't have no cock out. I don't have a cock, but you know, that was the next thing I was going to say. But yeah. So I started it because of who I am, and you know, I'm an aspiring actress. I'm about to go to nursing school when I get down south. I'm about to move down south. I'm about to go to nursing school, so I'm not just gonna stop with the podcast. You know, I'm good with makeup, so I want to really take that on and try to be some faces and get into school about that. So I got a couple things that I want to do. So the podcast ain't just gonna be one thing, but it's just the thing right now that's gonna get me the fuck where I'm trying to go. Other than that, you know, my circle is small. I don't fuck with a lot of bitches because bitches always start and talk motherfucking shit. I roll with niggas. I got some niggas here. I always got niggas here when I fucking record. I roll with fucking. I be with fucking niggas more than fucking bitches because it's just different. It's a different vibe. It's a different. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas don't keep shit going. Niggas don't be in that he said she said bullshit. Like it's just totally different. And I don't. You know, my life is different. So if you see me in a high fucking out of 10, I'm always fucking with some niggas. I do got a couple of hitters that I fuck with, that I bang with. You know, they here and they there. But other than that, I really probably much be alone. You know, because, you know, I'm a one-man show. And right now, you know, I don't have no guests today. I had guests, but they canceled on me. So I figured, like, let me just go ahead and just tell everybody who I am for the ones that don't know me. Cause it's just, you know, Mz.SpicyRed. But I was in the bike club. That's how I got the name. A couple years ago, I was in the bike club. I was a PRL. I left that and started traveling and being a traveling medical assistant. And then, you know, the club that I was in, Executive Riders, I love them to death, but it just really wasn't. I don't think the club that I was really meant to be in. So I started out with them. So that's where Mz.SpicyRed came from. It's my biker name. But it just makes sense because my favorite color is red, and I got that motherfucking spice. So why not? Okay. The show is called Let's Talk right now, but I'm thinking I guess I'm going to change it to so Let's Talk with Mz.SpicyRed, because when everybody come on here, they're gonna be talking with me any motherfucking way. So why not just make that the title of the show? Other than that, I am single. Yeah, I'm single. I'm moving down south, so yeah, hit me up. Okay, have my people call your people because I'm looking for a man. So, you know, I'm not looking for a man, but I'm single, and my pussy good. Okay, and I know how to cook, and I know how to have a good time and all that. So hit the bitch up because I need a motherfucker man in my life. Like, I'm looking for my husband. He out there somewhere. I was engaged My fiance got arrested, so Remy got killed. Um, my second fiance, because as y'all know, I'm bisexual. So my first engagement was with a female. She's married. Hope she's doing well. My second engagement was to a man. So I like dick and I like pussy, as we already talked about. Y'all should already know that. Everybody in the room knows that. If you don't know, now you motherfucking know. Okay? Yeah. I like licking pussy, sucking dick, getting stuck by their dick, and all that. Yeah. I don't. Stupid. I don't discriminate against nothing. So my topics are gonna be raw dog in your motherfucking face. We talk about every motherfucking thing. Whatever you want to talk about, we gonna talk about. We drink on this motherfucker. Cheers. We smoke on this motherfucker. I'm about to light it back the fuck up. It's a whole motherfucking vibe, and it's my motherfucking show. So I do what the fuck I want, when the fuck I want. I was late today, but I'm never late now. I'm always here way before. Ain't that right? Hello? Right? Right. I'm always here on time. But my chest to be coming out. But yeah. So I'm gonna start doing polls, like I said. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I do got something going on right now. Like I just put out like 2 days ago. When I get the 200 subscribers, I'm gonna pick a name and give somebody $200 fucking dollars. When I hit 500 subscribers, I'm gonna pick a name and give somebody $500. Okay? Could be a girl or could be a boy. I don't know. So subscribe to my fucking channel. Rock with me. It's a motherfucking movement. We only going up from here. If you like it, I motherfucking love it. And it is what the fuck it is. I'm gonna talk that shit, cause I'm gonna back that shit the fuck up. We gonna start talking about some celebrities and all that. If I could have some here speak that fucking shit into existence, let's motherfucking go. Because we from fucking Kilauea, Wilmington, whatever the fuck you wanna call it. Delaware, my niggas is heavy there, as Bobby Dime say, but yeah. Small wonder, but this is my home. So when I get big and get on the fucking big screen and y'all see me, just know where I started at, okay? And I'm not going to ever forget my people. I will never forget Delaware. Because a lot of motherfuckers from here make it and just say fuck us. Don't even give a fuck. Don't give it back to the community. Don't come back. They just don't even. I would be one that really do something for the kids, because we don't got nothing for the kids to fucking do here at all, period. But to get out of fucking school and get the fucking trouble. We don't got no fucking recreational fucking centers. We don't got no kind of workshops. We don't have nothing for the kids to fucking do. It's to the point now where basically my child is fucking 24. In every motherfucking club I get the fucking, he get the fucking. Okay? I'm at the motherfucking bar, here the fuck he come. Talk about buy him a motherfucking drink. Delaware ain't got shit. So a lot of motherfuckers that get up and go somewhere and fucking be somebody don't never fucking get back. But when I get there, I'm gonna give it back. I promise y'all, I'm gonna build something for these kids. I'm gonna build something for them to go somewhere and be somebody. Cause Delaware ain't shit. Ain't nothing fucking nobody to do. It's too many. I got a best friend that got murdered. My fiance got murdered. I got a female best friend that got murdered. Several high school friends. Like, it just, it's just dry. We need something to fuck to do. Give back. Help me give the fuck back. How about that shit? Let's make a fucking stance. It can start with my shell. It can start with my shit. Help me give back to our community. I'ma have Delaware's Got Talent because I have nieces. I have a niece that can sing. I call her Songbird. She can blow it out the water. Dajea. I got a niece that makes clothes. She makes memorial stuff. They call her Lakey D on social media. Lakey, that's my niece. She makes shit. I'ma have her here. I got my sister that got co-side. Kiera too. She got a body scrub, butter, all that kind of shit. You know, Shanita got her little home health aid agency. Conway got his rapping thing going on. I got another fucking cousin who I just found out he's just started acting like. But Delaware got people and we got talent. And not a lot of motherfuckers know. But if you look us up and you really dig and search, it's people here that's some heavy hitters that's just still sitting here. That's trying to make it up out the motherfucking hood. So we just gotta come together as a community. We gotta come together as one. We got people that's doing great. Like Evolve got her Jerry Dean's restaurant. Joy 24 got Joyful Living. The Skin. Go to Joy. She get your fucking skin right. Like, we got a whole lot of shit. Like, there's people here that's doing shit. They got Prestige decor now. They got the little Sharice got a little model agency going on. Like, Delaware, don't sleep on us. We got shit here, but because you're not here, you don't know. But you gotta like tap in and do the networking and look into us because we got some people, some great people here, and I'ma try to do a show like Delaware Got Talent or something, and bring everybody on. You know what I'm saying? So we can put everybody on the map and get everybody out there. But we got some heavy hitters here, whether it's hair, nails, clothing line, edibles, you know, weed legal here. Got the hook up on all that shit. Like, come on in, come on in, come on fucking in and let's talk. So I'm gonna wrap it up. You know. But thank you for tuning in on another show of Let's Talk with Mz.SpicyRed, where I am the only host. Your motherfucking host, okay? Wilmington, Delaware, North Side. Stand the fuck up, bitch. It's a motherfucking movement out this motherfucker, and we gonna go up. With that being said, y'all have a good motherfucking night. Was I under or was I over?
Under what? An hour?
Yeah.
You were under 53 minutes.
53 minutes. I don't know. I thought I heard an hour.